Morning, guys. So it's on a Sunday morning, and Nasha vyombo. Like, seriously, I just woke up a few hours ago. Yeah, a few minutes ago, not a few hours ago. Sorry. So nikosha vyombo, and then I go to church. I take some breakfast and then I go to church. But before that, today, I thought of something like, if we can talk about something. Just a minute. Yeah, I thought, why can't we talk about something that we go through as young people? Not necessarily like only young people, but even watu wazima, they go through this a lot. And that is belittling yourself, like making yourself a lesser person. Yeah, if I may make it clear like that. So I was like, okay, why would we feel like we are less people, and there's something unique about us, and there's something unique that God put in us, and we should not like. So when we look at ourselves like lesser people, we are belittling ourselves. It means God didn't do his job well or what. But anyway, I just wanted us to talk about that because I think I've been a victim before and I've really come out of it. So to begin with, by the way, I'm Diana. I vlog about faith, young generation, and inspiration. So welcome to Team FGI. Yes, kindly subscribe kama wewe ni mgeni. Give the video a thumbs up, like, share it, yeah, with friends. Yeah, just do the necessary and support my channel, guys. So it's not worth it to belittle yourself, like you feel you're a lesser person and you're not worthy of anything. Because as I've said earlier, or I've just mentioned, I've been a victim before, because I used to feel like I'm a lesser person. My self-esteem was so down, and that led me into so many trouble, like literally a lot of trouble, because I ended up in a wrong relationship, and oh my God, it was bad. I've never shared it, but I thought like, okay, because today I'm talking about belittling ourselves, why it's just okay if I should mention this, because I feel it might inspire somebody out there, and you'll be able to know like you're special in your own way, and you're not a lesser person as you may think you are. God created you with a purpose, and that purpose you have to fulfill it. Come on. So feeling like that I was a lesser person led me into a bad relationship, and it was so violent. Actually, it wasn't even violent at the beginning. I think towards after a few years, or a few duration of knowing each other, now we are used to ourselves. And then ile kuzoeana too, then I don't know, because I feel like I'm not that confident about myself. Things started going the wrong way, which I did not expect. So one day we just argued. Okay, out of respect, I will not mention the person, because any respect, you got to respect somebody. Yeah, because I'm sure pia I many respect penye yako anyway. So out of respect, I will not mention the guy or the person. But it was so sad that it didn't end well. It was so violent, and it ended in a bad way. Like, fightings was so much. Physical fight, can you imagine? And that really ruined my self-esteem kabisa, and I kept thinking, funny, how worthless am I for someone to just lay his hand on me? Am I not worthy of something? Like, am I not beautiful? Was I not created special, or what? So there were a lot of questions running through my mind, and I was like, if this is what they normally call relationships or dating or courting, then I don't think if I landed in a good one. Yeah, so now I might be smiling about it, but I think it really messed up with me, and I was so down after the breakup because that wasn't something I was expecting. Like, someone like getting physical with you, and yeah, there are a lot of details that I'm not able to even put across because it was bad. I haven't actually opened up about it because I felt I should heal, and now that I am, I felt like I should just get over it. Then when I'm done with thinking of when I'm done with everything, then I'll be able to talk about it, because this channel is all about inspiring young people and making us believe in ourselves, and knowing our worth as young people, and as to why we were created. So I didn't feel like I should talk about it at a particular time, but I felt maybe later on it will be okay. I'm sure you're hearing some noise or song. There's a church next to where I'm staying, so sorry for that. But I'm sure I'm audible enough. So it was a bad relationship, actually. It ended bad, and a lot of fights happened, and the last one that made me leave was unbelievable, because I felt, oh my God, I might lose my life or something. So I decided, I left. I even moved from where I used to stay and got a new place because I just needed a new environment. I needed to focus. I needed to know what I really want in life. So at the time when I was still in that relationship, I felt I was belittling myself, like I was a lesser person because, I was being catered for, so I didn't have that much say because, yes, I had my job, but I don't know why I was feeling like because I'm comfortable, I just need to stay here, I just have to sacrifice, stay in that relationship without, that feeling that you've been catered for, so you're not lacking anything. So I'm looking at myself like, when I leave this guy, will I be able to survive? Yeah, that stupidity in someone anyway. But I thank God for that fight that came along. Actually, I think it helped me because I just come to a realization that I need to be who I am, and I need to focus with my life, and I need to, accomplish God's purpose in my life. So however bad it was, however emotionally it affected me, when I look back now, I think it was worth it because I've really moved on so fast, and I've really done a lot after it. So I do not regret anything as much as I used to at that time. So I think I feel more comfortable, I feel more confident, I feel more niko karibu na window anyway. I feel more appreciated, and I feel more loved. So I don't regret anything. So someone out there who is feeling like you're caught into something, like you just stuck there because you feel a lesser person and you cannot do it without that guy or without that person in your life, or without it, you can't do without friends, you can't do without people that surrounds you, you can't do without them. Like, I just want to tell you it's very possible, because if I made it, or if I didn't move out from there, I don't know where I could have been by now. I don't know, maybe it could have gotten worse, because even when the way I was back then is not the way I am now, because I was a bit I've been having anger issues. So I think it's something that I've really, really worked on, and that might be some of the causes as to why I used to involve myself in so many fights. But again, I thank God, because I think it has really, really, really gone down, and I've really, really worked on it by the grace of God. So it's not something that bothers me now. I really know how to tone it. Yes, I do not allow myself to get carried away out of minor things. So because we are still talking about belittling yourself and seeing yourself as a lesser person, do not feel like that, because there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's a reason as to why something didn't work for you, and there's a reason as to why God didn't allow that to whatever you want or how you expected it to happen. There's a reason as to why God did not, or maybe God didn't allow it to happen your way, because God don't look at your present only. Like, He sees everything, including your future. So you may not know your future, you may not know your decision, the decision that you've made, where it is leading you. You may not know as an individual or as a person, but God sees everything in your life. So if He doesn't allow something in your life as you really wanted it, be grateful, just move on, and there's maybe something better coming more than what you really wanted. So don't belittle yourself, don't feel like you're a lesser person. And also, some of us, we get stuck into things that we try to be people we are not. You're trying to fit in a group where you don't belong, like literally you don't belong in there. So it makes you look at somebody, you see that their life is so nice, they're wearing nice clothes, expensive shoes, perfect colognes, and you're trying to to stress yourself by, extremely going out of your way to just look like someone you're not. As in, you're stretching yourself financially, you're stretching yourself emotionally, you're stretching yourself, I don't know, psychologically, because you don't want to feel like, you're worthless, or you're not cute, or you're not presentable. And maybe someone that you're competing with, or you're trying to look like, had really worked hard for their lives, for them to be, or for them to look the way they're looking. So be who you are. Do not try to be someone because you don't want to look like because you don't want to be a lesser person, you don't want to belittle yourself. I would just advise us that be who you are. Don't try to compare yourself to someone else. Because, I don't know, even if you distress, you're stressing yourself over nothing. Can you imagine in the Bible, David pulled down Goliath with just a minor stone, Who could have thought, like, for example, there's a war somewhere and the person you've chosen is a minor, like someone minor, you don't even have trust in him, but anyway, you chose him. That appears in the same way, David just pulled down a huge, gigantic or giant, a huge person, a huge person just with a minor stone, like, and it was done. The war was, because I think David believed in himself, and he believed in God, and he believed that however young I may look, however small I am, I'm not a lesser person. The grace of God, the sufficient grace of God was in him, and he believed that with God's grace, he's not scared of anything. That's a clear example that we should all take and should all follow up on, and know that the grace of God in us can take us far, can make us, go higher than how we expected we can be. So do not feel like you're a lesser person or you're worthless. Is of it, just have faith in God, trust in him, and he shall make everything happen as per your wish, because you've trusted and put God first in your life, or in everything that you're doing. So don't try and feel that you're a lesser person. I'm not worthy of something. How are they looking at me? How are they blah blah blah? You're who you are, and there's a purpose that as to why God created you, and just feel important, feel blessed, feel special, feel loved, feel all those sorts of things that you should be feeling within yourself. Because when God created you, he created you with love, not with hatred, or not with any other reason, not with any other doubts, Yeah, so that's it for today, guys, being on a Sunday, and kindly subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. It has been long before we talk, and then also, by the way, before I forget, I just want to appreciate your support, guys, because you've been there, and the support that you've given me, guys, I'm so humbled. I appreciate kabisa. continue supporting my channel, continue sharing, continue subscribing, continue commenting down below what you really expect or what I should bring along, because this is for you guys, not for me only. It's for us to inspire ourselves as young people to grow in faith, you know, as young generation or as young people. So thank you so much for subscribing, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, and for the support in general. I love you so much, and I'll pray for you, because today is on a Sunday. After this, I think I'll just prepare myself, prepare breakfast, and then I go to church. Yes, some of us go to church anyway, despite the pandemic. So I hope you are safe wherever you are. Continue wearing mask, keeping social distancing as usual, and pray for one another. So until next time, bye-bye. And I love you so much, guys. Thanks for your support. See ya.